Hello everyone, I'm Dragwelp and welcome back to Minecraft Age of Engineering. In the last episode we went to the nether, we got some of the delicious ores, and I've got it in the macerator here, just cooking away. As you've noticed since last time, I don't know if we've looked at this before, but yeah, if you throw a chest on top of a hopper, the hopper will, or the chest, or the hopper, sorry, the hopper will take anything in the chest, as far as ore is concerned, and put it into its inventories. It's kind of cool. So I'll set it up like that. Now we're getting all this cobalt macerated up, and it does double it. It does double it, I think. Make sure it does. Because otherwise it looks like it's a 1-to-1. Macerator. No, it's a 2. 1-to-2. Okay. So there we go. Yeah, it's 1-to-2. All right. So basically, what we want to do is we want to macerate up some cobalt. We also want to macerate up some ardite. Let's get a couple pieces of ardite. Go ahead and swap these in here and put the cobalt back, as well as with all the iron and things. Oh my goodness, we got so much resource. As you can see, we got almost 2 stacks here of just ore. I mean, we've got so much that I've been trying to process. I may have to let the game run, but then again, I mean, our chest here, or crate here, is almost full. So what I may start doing is I need to move the base. Either that or expand this over here. I think I have some. Yeah, I have some empty ones. So I guess what we could do is say take what we have the most of, which I see we have a lot of iron. We start moving our iron in there. So we've got 1152 of iron. That's a lot of iron. And as everyone knows, the max you can hold in here is like 20-something. 2052, I think it is. I don't know what I would have that much of, because I don't have much cobble, because we've been using tons and tons of cobble. But I'm slowly expanding this around. I do want to make it to where it's just a big wall. Once we move, I want to have like a big wall of these. So that way we can keep a good eye on everything, because I don't want to have to come over here. It's like, okay, I have stuff over there. What's over here? Plus, I want to make sure that I separate it and organize it out. Where like this quadrant over here has cobble and blocks, and this quadrant down here has, you know, viable resources, something that I can easily get to. But anyway, we should have enough ardite. Yeah. Alright, now that we've got our cobalt powder and our ardite powder, it's time. Oh my goodness, I have so much over here. I'm trying to process the ores off camera, and it doesn't work too well. But now that we've got cobalt and we have ardite, we can start upgrading and making better and better tools. I still haven't gotten any word on whether I should make a cleaver versus a broadsword. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make myself a broadsword, because I'm used to them. And I mean, they are decent in the way they work. If we need to make a cleaver later, then, you know, we can make a cleaver, which is no big deal. How many blocks are left? 25 blocks. Goodness gracious. I had a bunch of copper just in flux in. But I don't think these will melt. I don't think these will mix. So just to make sure, I'm going to throw 1 cobalt in there. If it mixes, then good. If it mixes, then we'll stop. Otherwise, we'll put another piece. We'll put a piece of ardite in there and make some manulin. Speaking of, we need to go back to our stencil table. I think this is no, that's not what I'm looking for. See, we want to make ourselves a broadsword, so we need a tool rod. a sword blade, and a wide guard. I think that's doable. I think that's doable. So, sword blade. There we go. And I don't think I have the guard pattern. So now I can put all of this in our chest. Because we already have the tool rod. So what... I'm trying to think what would be decent as a tool, like good materials for the tool rod, or good materials for any of it, actually. I do know I want a Manulin blade, because the Manulin blade itself is a decent thing that we can use, which is awesome, because the Manulin blade will actually give it superpowers, as far as I'm aware. Speaking of, let's grab our book. Let's go back. Tool materials, Manulin. Yeah, give it the it has a mining cobalt, or a mining level of cobalt, which is meh. Attack of 8.72, which I think that's the most attack. I think that's the most attack out there. I don't know. Steel has an attack of 6. It's really close. Demonic has a mining attack speed of 8, or attack of 8.25. But that's still, let's see. Manulin has 8.72. So plus, not to mention, on top of the 8.72, we can actually throw some quartz on there and make it super cool. It also has the ability of Insatiable, which during combat you deal more damage, but also consumes more and more durability, which is it's okay. It's okay. This one, Savage, deals increased damage to targets at full health, which would be good. So we may need a Manulin handle with a Manulin head, possibly. May not even go that far. May go paper for the rest of it. But I do want that sweet modifiers, but I don't want the Ardite handle. I don't know. I'll have to look. I guess what I'll do is I'll put together what I think is the best, and then we'll go from there. So, how much is left in here? Okay, it didn't mix. So in order for us to get start getting our weapons, we do need a pattern. So we need a sword blade. I think I'll make this one out of clay. Speaking of clay, I want to grab a couple of pieces of dirt. Actually, you know what? How much clay do we have? Where's our clay at? There's our clay. Yeah, we've got plenty. We've got plenty. Let's grab. I need 2 casts. I need 3 casts. So 6 pieces of clay. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. And then this Ardite powder is going to mix with this cobalt. It's going to make Manulin. So I think I don't need very much. So I think I need at least 1 more of each. Because the blade itself, I do know I need it to be a Manulin blade. Let's go ahead. We got our clay cooking up. I might stop that for a little bit, since I know none of this combines and does anything nasty. So we do have molten clay in there. Let's grab our cast. Make sure that our clay is on the bottom. Make our blade cast. I don't know if I should make a guard. What should I make the guard out of? Let's consult the book. Lightweight. Increases the speed. So we could have a cobalt handle. Or a cobalt guard. That would work. I mean, we have enough stuff now, and that's what we went to the Nether for last episode. This loves tools. This is really 820. Wow, it's really good to have an Ardite head, but 820 is not that bad. We do want it for the attack speed. That's the main thing. Speaking of... Okay, our cast is done. We have our 2 ingots. Let's go ahead and get this poured. While we're looking in the book to see what would be a good... Electrum, not so much. What about silver? Give you holy. Bonus damage to undead. We're not going to be blocking with this weapon. No, I don't want treated wood. Demonic, nah. I think what I'll do is go with this is probably a slime handle, honestly. Like a blue slime handle, because you get the benefits of the higher modifier, which I think has a... Yeah, it's only 1 less than Ardite. But, and also you have a lot less durability loss. So, and I want this sword to be super, super durable. So we want some of our blue slime. And we want some of our blue slime crystal, actually. What do I need to make the handle? I need was just normal tool rod. How many do you need? Just 1? Oh, okay. So there we go. We got a tool rod. We have our Manulin blade. Now we're just having to look to see what the guard. What's good for a guard? Well, that one's got durability. This one has tasty, the pig iron. Night slime. That's from mining. Iron gives it magnetic. Auto smelt. We don't need auto smelt. Paper will give it another writable. That actually might work. To be honest with you, paper might actually be a good idea for that. So that way I can customize the weapon I want. Customize it the way I want. So let's get ourselves a guard. How many do you need? Cost 1? There we go. Now people are probably screaming at me on the other side of the screen there that, hey, this is the best, pick this. Well, if you know of any better combinations, by all means let me know. And I will make that sword. I have no qualms with that. Like, so, for instance, the sword that I have does 1.6 attack speed. And this one does attack damage of 8. Whereas this one here that we're making has attack of 10.72, which we can upgrade that. We have 4 modifiers on it, which is awesome. So we want it to go sharper. We want it to be sharper. We want to do as much damage as possible. So let's grab us some... that's 1 stack, 2 stack. Okay, we'll go with 2 stacks of quartz. Because I'll have to go back to the nether and get some more. Which is fine. I said I was going to do that last episode. So there we go. That'd be sharper. So now it has an attack damage of 12.46. And then we'll throw another... Oh, I need, what, 20... Need some more, actually. Let's grab just 1 more stack. And then... We'll probably wind up making this, like, all sharpness. So, sharpness 2, there we go. Which is sharper. Which is, now we have an attack of 14.8. That's insane. That's insane. We now have 2 modifiers left. Speaking of which, I want to throw this gold horse armor in here that we found last episode, I should say. And, yeah. It'll go up and make some gold. Speaking of, trying to think, what else could we do to this weapon? Let's grab our book and we'll find out. Modifiers. We got haste. I don't know what haste does to a weapon. Increases attack speed. Okay. Oh, I do know one thing that we want to add to this weapon, because we want to make sure that we get a lot of the mob drops. Grab like 4 stacks of lapis and put looting on there. The cool thing about this, though, is that the tool itself, once you put 1 modifier of lapis on there, or 1 modifier for the lucky, it basically just takes 1, no matter how many levels you have of it. So I just emptied my lapis reserves, but that's okay. So this has got Looty 3, and we've got the max Looty on there. Woo! So we now have a decent weapon. Can't block with it. That's okay. So we really don't need our osmium sword here. I will put it up just in case we need it for later. Don't really need our quartz for now. We're done with the quartz. But with the weapon we just made, and just throwing it together with what I thought was decent, we now have a weapon that has a 14.08 attack power. It's got, 1,000 durability, which is like 2 or 3 times higher than any regular sword that we can actually make. It's got sharper, which allows it to have that 14.08 attack, and we also have Looty 3. So we have a decent weapon. What I might do is when I get some more quartz, I may throw some more quartz on here for that last modifier, so that way it'd be sharpest. So yeah. All right. So now we've got that gold. Ooh, 8 ingots. Not bad. Not bad. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Stop! I forgot to put the cast in there. How much did that eat up? Not too bad. I do want to make another cast of something, though. So that way we don't waste that, so that way we don't waste this clay in here, because, I mean, it's okay. What can we make? What can we make? I guess what I could do is go ahead and try to make our excavator head pattern. Because we will need an excavator eventually. Or at least I know I want one eventually. So let's put that in here. And get our excavator head. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Yeah. Excavator head. Let's get 8 pieces of stone in there. There we go. Let's do this. And that leaves 2 ingots left. Alright, so we'll put this in here. What can I do with 2 ingots? I have no idea. Maybe I'll just ingot it out. I'll need clay eventually anyway, so let's just turn this back on. It's gonna do all that. Yeah. Now I want to throw all my cobalt in there, make cobalt, and then once my cobalt's done, I'll put ardite in there because I don't want them to mix. I don't want them to mix prematurely. So it's working on iron. Let's go ahead and get it to work on cobalt. Yes, I'm getting so much ores, which is awesome, Okay, the other thing I wanted to work on today, now that we've got our weapon, that did, like, I'm just saying, compared to this one does 8 attack damage. This one does almost double that, which is pretty cool. Anyway, what I was wanting to do last episode, or that I ran out of time, I want to increase the fact of this. This is charging super slowly. So what I want to do is I want to upgrade this to where it actually can receive like massive amounts of power, and not have to worry about, it's like I have to wait on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break that. I don't know if I need like a tool, or it says pickaxe will pick it up. Okay, pickaxe will pick it up. So what I want to do is I'm going to move it over here, and we're going to make today we're going to make the HV connectors and the HV wire relay. So we need 2 MV to make this And we also need like iron, clay blocks. Luckily enough for me, I went ahead and made a bunch of hardened clay before. So we're going to need a lot of these once we get into Ender.io and things of that nature. So, so we need 2 MV, so we need a lot of iron. So let's just grab a couple of stacks of iron. So boom, boom. We're missing another LV. Speaking of, I'll put the LV in there. I'll just make some more LVs. So boom, boom, boom. We need copper and Restonia crystals. Let's grab a stack of copper. You know what? Let's just take a stack of redstone. And let's just make a full stack of Restonia crystals. I picked it up too fast. There we go. So here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Let's make as many as we can. Oh, I don't know. 2, 4, 6, 8, 14. Let's get up to 20. Or 22. Whatever. And then we'll save this for another time. So now, in order to make MVs, we need some more iron, which, yeah, we've got plenty of iron. So let's do as much as you can do here. 20, that works. And we'll keep some of the LVs for other operations. Yeah, we'll keep some of the LVs for later operations, so that way we're not really doing anything intensive. So we'll have like, oh, these machines need LV. Okay, we'll set them up with LV. These machines need a little bit higher. Okay, we'll set them up for a little bit higher. Speaking of a little bit higher, then I want to have at least a couple of. Let's go boom. I want to have at least a couple of these, the MVs, and I want to put these away. I don't want to use the MVs, those MVs there. So now that we've got this, we have access to these, which we need aluminium, which we have tons of, and we got more coming in. So there we go. 1, 2, 3. Probably made too many. Probably made way too many, but insulated glass. How do you make insulated glass? Oh, so we need powdered iron, glass of any kind, and green cactus dye. Did we ever find... I don't think we ever found a desert that had cactus in them. So that's out of the question. So we're not going to be able to make the LV wire relay, which is fine. We're not really needing that to begin with anyway, because we just need to connect one-to-one. So in order for this to work, we do now need HV wire coils, which we need aluminium wire and steel wire. So I need 2 steel, or 2 aluminium and 2 steel. That's lead. Lead, there's steel. Boom, boom. We're gonna throw these in a metal former, so that way we can grab our little snips. Where'd you go, snips? Snips. I thought I could have swore I put them in here. There you go. Engineers wire cutters. And we're gonna snip them up. Make some delicious wiring. So while those are cutting up, put this in here. Snip. There we go. Eventually we'll have a machine that can make the wire straight from ingots. Which I think we need, what is it, press? I have to look in the engineering's book. We'll take a look here in just a second. Snip, and then we need to just do, I think it's aluminium on top and bottom. With that in there, there we go. See, we get 4. Just from the one we just made, we get 4. So now I need to replace my snips with the engineer's hammer. I want to set that to, I think it's output. Oh, this is not outputted at all. I think blue is input, orange is output. So set this to orange. And I want to make sure I replace this. Boom. Boom. There's nothing actually, well, hold on. Yes, I do want to connect it here. So give me one of the LVs. Where did I get these NV connectors from? I just put them away. Okay. So I want to put a connector there, and then I want to run that to there to there. So that way it gets power. So anytime we use it, it is recharged from our nice, generally passive battery. And I must also... Oh, that's completely dead. So anyway, back to what we were doing. We do have now the HV stuff. So this is on orange. Put one there. Put one there. Boom. Boom. And this fills up with power a whole heck of a lot faster than it used to. So now if we decide, okay, 500,000, boom, throw it in there. And this ring of magnetizing just builds up so fast. It recharges so fast. It's gonna drain this, but that's okay. We really don't have any use for this energy other than what we see here. I mean, using it for our atomic reconstructor and our, energizer here. So while that is charging up, I'm going to put these away. And like I said today, or like I said last episode, we're going to make ourselves a drill today, which is going to ultimately replace our hammer. So in order for that, we need 3 diamonds. Go ahead and get that right off the bat. 3 diamonds. Throw these down and hit the button. There we go. Another thing we'll need is a bunch of gold being processed. So let's just grab, I don't know, 10 gold and put it in wire mode. While that's cooking up, we can get the rest of the recipes. So we need to make ourselves a drill core, which we need some Restonia, which we have there. We're going to need some iron. So drill core is what we need to focus on first. So we need some black quartz, which I think I have some in my drawer over here. Let's just grab a stack. So that should do it there. Oops. So we need 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I need like 6 altogether. So there we go. So now that's... We need Inyori blocks. So we need 4 Inyori blocks, which means we need 4 blocks of iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll take these blocks, put it in front of the atomic reconstructor. Boom. Just as simple as that. And it did use some of the power, but it's being regenerated, which is awesome. Alright. Drill core complete. And we need 3 more blocks, which is no problem. Do we need anything else? No, we just need our wire, which I know we're going to need tons and tons of. Going to make these here. Boom, boom. And just need our 3 blocks. And we're done. Wow, that was a lot faster than I thought it would be. I thought it would be a lot harder. Alright, now we've got ourselves a drill. Now, with this new drill, there's a bunch of things that we can do. It holds 500 RF, which, since this ring of magnetizing is done, we can throw it in there. Let it start charging up. We can start putting a lot of this away, because we really don't need too much of it, I don't think. If we do, then I'll grab it back again. But what we could do with, now that we've got our drill, we can actually augment it with different abilities. We can give it speed, we can give it silk touch, fortune. Well, since our hammer has fortune... Ooh, okay, it's going to require a diamantine block. We're not that far. We're not that far at all. Let's see. We can make the 3x3 and the 5x5 augment. So I think that might actually be a good thing to do. So let's go ahead and get... We need one of these. We'll need 4 diamonds. Actually, what do we need any diamonds for that? Yeah, we need 4 more diamonds for that. Which is no big deal to get the massive space we need. So we got the diamantine now. And we need some iron. How much iron do we need? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no. We need empowered Inyori for that. So the only one we'll be able to make is actually this one. So we just need 4 pieces of iron. We gotta up our tech level in the age of engineering. We gotta go upwards to get better. So we do now have a 3x3, which is not so bad. And the cool thing about this drill is that not only does, not only does it do like stone, cobblestone, things of that nature, it also does dirt and other things that a shovel would normally do. But anyway, we do now have our drill. We can, see it's going to be working here. In order to put our drill or any of our modifications in it, we shift and I think right click. Yeah. And what we're going to do is we're going to put our drill augment in there. And we're just going to leave it there. Probably need some speed upgrades. Can we get some speed? Yeah. So some sugar, some Inyori crystal. So get 4 more there. And drop this. There we go. We just need some sugar, which I have. I think I need 4 pieces of sugar. Perfect. And so we should need, yeah, we'd have our first speed upgrade. What's it take to get our second speed upgrade? Just some sugar and some cake? That might actually work. Now, do note that in order for you to get any of the higher, say if we wanted to get speed level 3 or the drill speed augment 3, we have to have the previous augments in there as well. So if you wanted to throw that in there, it wouldn't work. So you'd have to have this, the speed 1, speed 2, and speed 3. So let's see what we can do about getting the speed up. And, yeah, we just need some cake, which we need 3 buckets of milk, 2 pieces of sugar. We're going to need a cow and some buckets. I know I have some eggs around here somewhere. I've been farming. Are you over here? There's our 3 pieces of wheat. Ah, there's the eggs. So there's one egg. Awesome. Now we just need to grab 3 buckets, which just grab. Let's just make 2 more. Like that. Because ultimately we get the buckets back. Now we just gotta go find a cow. Cows. Hello? Cows. Where are you at? Make sure we have our buckets ready for the cows. I see a cow. I see a cow. Now, granted, I won't use this. I won't use this drill until we can get our at least Fortune 1. But it will help me as far as getting like things like dirt, like picking up the dirt, or, like breaking down dirt and things of that nature. So I would use it for that purpose and that purpose alone. But other than that, I don't think I'll be using it until I can at least get this, which we can only get in the empowering age, which is really close. We can actually get there now if we wanted to. So that's the cool part about it. Alright, so now we need our cake. We need 2 pieces of sugar. A little bit lag. There we go. 2 pieces of sugar. Boom, boom, boom. We have our cake. The lie. And now we need 4 more pieces of sugar. We need 4 more Inyori crystals. Yep. Just 4 more pieces of iron. That's cool how it converts like that. It's just 4 iron. No big deal. No big deal. We got this. So, boom. Drill augment 2. And we can throw that bad boy in there. Awesome. Awesome. If we wanted to get something like Silk Touch, we have the Diamantine. We just need the Emeradic crystals, which is just emeralds. I think we have some. And we can just power them up because it only takes like 2.4 million, which is not that bad. I think we have capacity of that. But yeah, that would have to just we'll have to do something with that. Now that I don't really need, I have to well, this chest is getting quite full. We may have to make another set of chests over here. Oh, goodness. I can take these sticks out of here. The sticks don't really matter. There we go. But yeah, now that we've got our sword and we've got our drill, which I can come over here and demonstrate. It does have the 3 times in it. Yeah, so I can come in. Boom. Look how fast this thing mines. This is insane. It's silly. It's a comically fast. Let's just put it that way. It's comically fast. Now that I've actually made a big hole in my wall, I think it's about time to wrap up the episode. I think next time, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna, you know, get ourselves a decent place to stay. If anybody is playing along at home and you found, you know, you have found a pretty decent, you know, place already, please, by all means, let me know the coordinates, and I will go there, and that's where we'll build our house. Other than that, yeah, I'll just have to go off camera and look for a decent place, which shouldn't be too hard. Anyway, thank everybody for watching. If you did enjoy the episode, please do remember to give it a big thumbs up. And until next time, see you later.